Alright everyone, welcome to the new series, the revamped Skyrim Nuzlocke. In this series, I have solidified the rules, and you'll see survival mode is a tickable option. We are going to be in survival mode for this playthrough, so I have to keep in mind that food, sleep, and warmth are factors that will kill me no matter how overpowered I might think about getting. So part of the rules is I am allowed to use certain glitches, but I am not allowed to make any skill legendary. So if I max it out, it stays there. But the only skills I'm allowed to put perks in are the one per class that I play. So we are an Imperial right now. I am only allowed to put perks in one-handed, as well as the 6 others on my list, which include speech, sneak, enchanting, alchemy, smithing, and lockpicking. Those 6 perks, or skill trees, are allowed to be used by any of the races that I play in this Nuzlocke, because there may be multiple attempts. If I die as any one race, I can never play that race again for the duration of this challenge, and I have to start completely fresh with a brand new race. I will be posting in my Discord and making a Twitter poll to see what the averages are on who wants to see what race played next. Currently we're doing Imperial, and every race has a base of operations where it has to choose which hold to operate out of. Now that doesn't mean that I'm locked out of every hold. It just means I have to complete every single quest based out of that hold that I can prior to defeating Alduin. And yes, I have to fight Alduin in survival mode. This is the first time I will have played survival mode. So it's going to be interesting. Now there are some side quests and some character arcs for each of these classes. Given that we are going to be doing a one-handed build, I'm going to be going with the Warrior Stone. There are some other rules that we have to go by moving forward, which I will reveal as things progress. But the one notable one that we have to keep in mind right now is that if a location is discovered on the map by walking too close to it and it registers, I have to explore it regardless of its relevance to an active quest line. So I have to be a little careful, because there are a lot of caves that are a little outside of my reach right now. So I have to try and make sure that I do this smart. So we're going to go ahead and hit yes on survival mode. And then I have to book it to Riverview before nightfall when it becomes too cold. I also need to make sure that I get as many ingredients as I can.
Looks like he's gone for good this time.
Enchanting and alchemy are on the table.
To see if he comes back. Closest town from here is River.
It also means that because we have to worry about warmth, food, and all that fun stuff, I can't just go fighting random bandits every 5 minutes. I have to make sure I have enough food, enough potions, and I am strong enough to handle it, because if I die, that's the end of this run. We have to start completely from scratch all over again.
Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion.
That is the plan, actually. Now you see, on survival mode, it drastically cuts your base carry weight. So, I have to be a little cautious on what I pick up. I do have a good stock of ingredients. Salt piles are going to be my friend. I was able to pick up some things from the tutorial zone, so I at least have that much. And I have a bucket if I feel like clutching I'm not sure how well that's going to work. Okay, so another thing. Because of one-handed, and my specialty being swords, my one-handed, I can't try and work on using axes or any of that. I'm also not allowed to use daggers, unless specifically required by a quest. With my specialty being swords, there are a few decent weapons I can go
Could
for,
really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon,
but
General
this
Tullius is the
particular
only one who can stop
character
them.
has a backstory. And this character's backstory is... Oh, let me show you our beautiful character. It is, in fact, a female. Her name is Zeria. She is an Imperial who lost her sister to the Dark Brotherhood. So she is vowed to personally take them out. So we have to get strong enough to be able to handle that quest line in survival mode. That's going to be fun. And I'm hungry already. Thank you. That is lovely. So we need to book it to Riverwood.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls.
Don't have time to go looking around, Hadvar. I'm sorry. First, let me go ahead and grab this here warrior stone. That is the warrior stone. 20% buff to physical, which I will desperately need. I am, however, level 6. Since I did a little bit of tutorial grinding with Hadvar in the cave, my sneak is now 40, and I have 1 point in stealth, I have muffled movement, and backstab. One-handed specialty. Nice. I was also able to get at least 1 point into one-handed. I have 2 in armsman, so my one-handed do 40% more damage, which is going to be wonderful. I didn't go too ham with it, because I didn't want to start with everybody being so much more... Okay, there we go. Yep, can't do Ember Shard right now. I need food. So, I need to go this way and try to survive these wolves. Where's Hadvar? Hadvar, I know you're following me, buddy. There he is. Let me go ahead and eat one of my food options. Potatoes should be fine. These are uncooked meats. I'm gonna go cabbage, since that should be pretty safe. Feel better and are now satisfied. Okay. So now I shouldn't have any issues fighting off these wolves that always spawn here, but did they not? Oh, they're up there. They're up on the hill. There they are. They see me. Or do they see Hadvar? If they go for him, I'm fine. They're aimed at him. He's coming up the hill. Okay, I think the wolves are broken. You know what? I'm gonna take it.
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
Thank you, Hadvar. I appreciate that sentiment. I have to find a decent enough one-handed weapon, but I'm not gonna find that right away. Now, I am allowed to use the carriage, but I am not allowed to fast travel unless it is 50% or more away from the map, where my current position is of the map. So if I am at Dawnstar, I can't just warp back to Whiterun, which means I have to walk. So I can't do Dawnstar first. It's too cold for that anyway.
Ain't
Alvor.
every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
I have some things I need you to take. I'm going to keep a bow. I am technically allowed to use other weapons. I'm not allowed to put perks in those trees. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the temptations. I think for one quest you need a bow, but I'd have to make sure. I am allowed to use shields. I just won't necessarily be using them. And I can do lock picking, so I am going to hold on to that. Orcish sword is more than I have. Anything that gives me really good warmth. Steel horn helmet gives 29. Value is more than I have, so I am not going to be buying any of this stuff right now. Hadvar said you could help me.
How do you know him?
I think he'll be more likely to help if I don't say I've escaped from prison.
I'd be glad to help a friend of Hadvar, but you didn't answer my question. How do you know him?
There we go.
What? A dragon? In Helgen?
How is he not cutting his thumb
Explains
off?
what I saw earlier. Flying down the valley from the south.
Nope, I am fatigued in the middle of the conversation.
I was wrong about what I thought it was.
I'm not drunk, just seeing double.
A dragon. Here in Skyrim. What's this world coming to? First the war.
I hope that was the wheel.
Dragons. Trouble loves company, they say. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Sure, Albor. You have any supplies I could take?
Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need, within reason.
What is this reason you speak of? I'll take the tunic, just because it might give me some warmth. Definitely taking all food options. Generates slower. I don't like meat. Yes. Ooh, cooked food option. And a ring. Thank you, sir. I'll take the ingot just because. I don't really care for those options. Okay, I need to eat something. Rabbit haunch is cooked food.
Next time.
Well fed. Okay. Now, do I have enough to be able to afford a backpack so I can increase my carry capacity?
Well, one of us has to do something.
I'm not even remotely interested in the quests at the moment.
Well, I don't know what you overheard, but the trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I didn't overhear anything, sir. I don't know what you're talking about. Dark leather backpack. Oh, I could just afford that, or I could afford... Of course, you have sneaking and smithing necklace. And a ring. Just to rub salt in the wound. Okay. Well, I need to buy some food. Not gonna spend money on those. Might as well buy the potatoes. Alright, so I need to use your cooking pot.
Thieves. As if things weren't bad enough.
Food. Apple cabbage stew. 380. Restores stamina and health. Or just salt and cabbage. 10 and 8 or 15 and 10. I think I should at least get one of those. Is there any other cooked food I can do? I have the rabbit. Pheasant roast or rabbit haunch. 220, 220, 380. I think 380 is good. Do potato soup. And that's all I can do, just 2 kinds of soup. Lovely. Okay, well, I'm probably gonna have to rest until morning. They should allow me to rest in here.
Sigrid, we have company.
Sleep. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. Let's see. 12 hours would make it 5 a.m. So 15 makes it 8 a.m. when everything is open. That should be enough. Because I need to be well rested, and then I need to eat one of my soups. Then I should probably head over to Solitude.
Hadvar, we've been
Yes,
so
we're gonna
worried
do
about
Solitude.
you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Sure.
Now then, boy. Helgen was destroyed.
Wooden plate.
How did you get away?
I don't know where to stop. You know I was assigned to General
Berries,
Tullius' school.
bread,
We were stopped in Helgen
bread,
when we were attacked by a
chicken
dragon.
egg, bread.
When your friend told me,
Shh.
I didn't believe it at
Couple
first
of
either.
plates can't hurt.
Laura's mercy. A dragon? In Helgen? Why, you could be here at any moment.
22 gold is nice, thank you,
I'm
sir.
sure Riverwood will be all right, dear. When the Jarl learns what's happened, he's sure to send soldiers.
Do you have any more food down below
Go on,
I can
Hadvar.
take?
Let's hear the rest of it.
Not much more to tell.
Bread.
This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place.
Iron
Mass confusion.
gauntlets.
I don't know if anyone else got out alive.
Doesn't tell me
I
the
doubt I'd
warmth
made
right
it out
on it. It
myself
doesn't
if
say
not
that's
for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude
Troll
and
fat.
let them know what's happening.
okay. I didn't know
I
that
thought
was
you could
gonna be
help
down
us out.
here.
Food, supplies, and place to stay.
Tomatoes.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of...
Okay. Iron boots is better for that. It doesn't change the warmth, it just gives me more armor rating, so I'm good with that. Ooh, gauntlets is actually better for warmth. So I should do that. Definitely going to equip a shield. No reason to have the belted tunic. Also, that looks like a female's dress, more so than a guy's.
I'm glad
I
to help
keep
however I can.
forgetting that I am indeed a female. I'm so unused to that, honestly. Ooh. Oh, of course, those are steel. I don't want to upset
Take what
them.
you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
Can I use your
I
forge?
see no harm in it, if you have the skill.
Why are you floating down the
The
stairwell?
grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
I never would have guessed.
May the gods watch over your battle.
Thank you.
friend.
Let me leave.
Until next time.
Trying to leave, sir.
Big teeth?
Hush,
Well,
child. Don't
better
pester
get
your
back to
cousin.
work.
I need to eat. So I'm going to have tater
You
soup.
two make yourselves at home.
I can't afford to make myself at home, sir. I need to get to Whiterun so I can use the stables. I have to try to avoid getting new locations, because that means I have to explore said location, unless it's a farm, in which case I'm going to help them farm their goods. I think for the purposes of hunting, a bow is acceptable, even though I can only put perk points into one-handed. Where'd you go? Come here. Can't stand me. That. It's merciless, but I do need food. Yeah, I hear you. It's just the one of you, right? Stay up there. Are you gonna be broken like the other wolf? Stay up there. Oh, nope, you're not gonna stay up there. Bonk. At least it doesn't show me breaking its spine. Fine, it's 10 gold. So I need to avoid running into the Imperials over there. They might think that I need to go back to prison. So I'm gonna go this way. Oh, sneaky like. Now, one of the things that Zeria's sister said was that she was funny, and that we need more levity in Skyrim. So, at some point, I should apply to the Bard's College. Oh. Mr. Courier?
I've been looking for you.
Have you
Got
now?
something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Then why are they in your hands?
Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Why couldn't they have just given it to me? Why did they have to give it to you if it's meant for my hands only? I never understood that. The air is comfortable here. Maybe I should help them farm. They don't really have any farmable items right here. It's mostly livestock. So let's try to not do that. And instead, go to the stables. At some point, that's going to be dead center of the map. Okay. So I can chance going to Solitude first, or I can guarantee that I have the ability to get something by going to Markarth first.
Need a ride?
Now, just
Where
because
do you
my
want to
base of
go?
operations is Solitude doesn't mean I'm forbidden from traveling. Because certain quests are going to make you. Like the Civil War quests, which we're not going to start right away. So we're going to go to Markarth, because it's only 20 gold.
Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it.
And why don't you believe a word of it? I don't think they're gonna like me very much over there. Maybe they will. Isn't it under Imperial control? I think it is. And that's why they don't like me very much. Aw, it's cold. I'm chilly, drained, and hungry. Lovely. Downside of fast travel. Feel better, but still peckish. You're gonna make me eat everything. Well fed. Okay, good. Now I have to hope there's something good in this chest. Because I am allowed to use it. I'm not worried about magicka. It's the health that could be a danger. Now, the wonderful thing about discovering this farm is I can just help them by harvesting some taters. So it never hurts to have extra food stock. It's just a weed. Okay, well, all they had was potatoes, apparently. Okay, there are no Khajiit, but that's fine. Shroom. Because this still exists here. Alright, so that is 24 of my limited carry weight. Before I grab that... Oh yes, arrows actually have a weight in this mode. Ooh. Go ahead and take that. Why not? Take the soul gems. Easy money. Actual money. Thank you. Oh, now I'm weak to fire. That's lovely. Definitely need the healing and the cure disease. Stamina can't hurt. Salt pile is the savior. essence, take the Watcher's Eye. Now, I'm not allowed to use these, but I can sell them. The only one of the Skyrim races that I can play as that I am allowing to use poisons is the Dagger Wielder, which we are not this time. Okay. For right now, just to add extra carry weight. Hauling. Good. I can buff that skill at least. That is only 2. I can handle 2. That's better because it has a secondary skill. And again, so is that. Why does it keep moving? I don't need bows because I'm not going to be trying to use that much. Anything that's got a good amount of money to it, I'm going to grab. Ooh, that's 30, but I have the actual carry weight for that. Yeah, I probably need that. Warhammer of Sparks and Binding. That's too much. What don't I need? Got that, so I can get rid of some of those and afford to pick up Binding. Right? What else can I get rid of that I no longer need? Obviously that won't be much use. Six. I can just afford to do it. Ooh, that's cutting it close. What miscellaneous junk do I not need? Need the ingot, I guess. Don't need the wolf pelt. So I guarantee I have the space. Okay, I've got a good amount of items that I can sell and or disenchant. So now I need to go up to the carriage driver and nearly kill myself by trying to go to Solitude. I don't think I have any food that's worth hardly anything. What's better, honestly? Solitude or Riften? There's a carriage driver in Riften. And there's a crap ton of salt, which gives me a lot of food. I think I'm gonna have to go Riften. Alright, buddy.
Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. Where do you want to go?
Riften.
Climb and back and we'll be off. If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackfriar Meadery.
No thanks, I don't drink.
And you'll forget all of...
It's not healthy to drink after someone you love dies. Sets a precedent that anytime you're sad you need to get drunk. And that's usually what gets people hooked. Is that a chicken manger they're trying to make? Yeah, there goes everything. I am famished. Okay. And weary. Feel better, but still hungry. A tomato restores 18 points. Feel better, but still peckish. I can live with peckish.
Hold there.
I don't wanna.
Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
How about no?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
Because I asked you.
All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
I'm gonna be honest, the first time I ever played this game, I didn't think that was gonna work, so I just paid him.
The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Take my advice.
I don't think I want to. You guys just tried to shake me down. I'm not taking your advice. Even if it was just him that just tried to do it, you didn't do anything about it. You're a bad guard. I'm not taking your advice. Okay, I've discovered
I
Riften.
had another run-in with a Thieves Guild.
There's nothing
Careful,
in that barrel.
Nero. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften.
Come see
Hey,
me in
Medesi.
the market if you're looking for the
Oh,
finest custom
food.
jewelry in all of Skyrim.
Okay, it's something. Nice, nice. I don't actually want to go in there. Ooh. Nice. Carrying too much, that's fine. I kind of figured that would be the case. You know what? I'm right next to a barrel. I'll get another bow at some point. Fish barrel. Fish barrel. Gimme. It's the goat legs, that's what's doing it. Yeah, I'd rather just not have the goat legs. Take the tomatoes. Ah. For right now, it's convenience. It's not really good for the armor rating, but it's fine for the moment. I don't want to go into the right way yet. Oh. Oh. Okay. Now I need to locate a place that I can cook this food. Is there even a place in Riften where I can do that? Don't want to go into the keep yet. Can at least warm up. Which will be nice. Hello.
Welcome to Riften, home of
Thank
the
you.
Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs, vermin, creeping around the red.
Well, that's a quest. And I guess now I have to do that. Well, that's locked. I guess you're gonna be closed. No. Maybe I can cook the food in here. I've never actually tried. Is there a place that I can actually cook the food in here?
Can I help you?
I don't know, can you? Can you direct me towards a pot, perhaps? Or perhaps not. Oh. Maybe.
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge me?
I am not even looking at you, man. Oh. 36. And a cooked bass. I'll take that. Nice. I don't have to worry about food for a while. all of them. In case I need to make a daring escape with food, I want to make sure I actually have some. Okay. So...
So what if I have a problem? I know how to
I'm really
deal
getting
with it.
tired of your
Do you?
excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back
Okay, I need to see if I can get myself into good standing. You're well fed now.
If you're looking
Okay.
to settle in Riften, there's a house for sale. Honeyside.
I guess I need to sleep, which means I need to rent a room. And then I'll sleep until morning. Don't want to become delirious.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin.
Return of the Dragons
If
is
you've
not
got the
mere
coin,
coincidence.
you're welcome. Take a look.
If you got for sale. Ooh. Butter, I think, is important for some things. You can have the wine. I'm not actually going to use the wine. It's just taking up space. I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Come
Never
back and
done an
see us
honest
if-
Go
day's
away.
work in your life. I could take a hint, lass. You want to make some coin? Come find me.
Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids and
That's
embrace
fine.
the teachings of the handmaiden
What can I
of
get you?
time.
Meat? No, Marama. We talked about this. Taylor,
He interrupted her showing me
Cheers.
where my room is,
Certainly
so I'm
we've
just
come to
going
some
to
sort of an
assume it's
understanding.
this one.
These people must be made aware of the chaos they've
Yes,
suffered.
that's it.
Enough, Marama. We've all heard.
What's really enough? Okay, we're going to do the smart thing. Do 3 hours at first.
The dragons and their
Do I need
return.
any more than that?
There's no need to use them
Still
as
drained. Yes, I need another 24 hours. Are they going to charge me extra because I'm going over the 1 day limit? I guess I'm going to find out. "24 hours is guaranteed too much sleep, but you know what? It's fine. I would rather start the day on a day than the night.
excuse to harass our customers.
Very
Feeling
well,
well
Talon.
rested, but starving. Which is fine. I have plenty of food items. Well fed. Okay,
I'll remove
so
myself
we're good.
from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep this.
Be brief, Imperial.
Oh, shush, Snowshot.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well. I doubt your combat prowess would prove valuable in a real battle anyway.
Hey! That was rude. I'm gonna get in your way. I'm gonna get in your way. Ah, nope, that's a steel barrel.
Genuine Falmer
And
blood
that's a
elixir
steel
for
sack.
sale. Live for thousands of years. See into other people's thoughts.
Make sure I get as many food options as I can, because I don't plan on coming back here right away. And everybody loves the beginning of the game grind to make sure you have stuff. Now I also have to include food.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face.
And there's the
down in
docks.
the ragged flagon. Space butcher
But-
is more like it from what I've heard.
You know what? You.
I really need your help. I don't want to lose my job at the fishery. My job at the Riften fishery is in danger. The owner, Bolly, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out.
You look fine.
I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop.
Why is there a dagger sticking out of
If you
your
could give me a
thigh?
healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life.
Alright, here you are.
Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me.
You gave me a ring. That's pretty nice. But you know what you've also given me? The right to take anything I want out of these barrels. Because you work at the fishery. And that is more than enough payment for... Not only is it food, it's also alchemy ingredients, which I am desperately in need of. Nope. That one. Salmon. Salmon. Hello. Don't mind me. Taking all your food. There's stuff in these bags too. I'm leaving them with absolutely nothing. Alright, I'm already carrying too much. Don't need the boots. What I need to do is go to the keep, as much as I was trying to avoid doing that, and get rid of that iron armor, because that's what's going to hold me back. Cabbage, 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 cabbage.
Be careful!
I just barely nudged it. Calm down, fisher boy. There's more goodies to be had. There, now I can run just because I ate like 10 cabbages. I feel like that should make it harder for you to run because your stomach is full. But since when does Skyrim have to make sense? My plan is to end this episode in Solitude, or at least near Solitude. But I do have to make sure that I cover my bases before that. I don't have to fully explore this.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it put some coin in my pocket.
Oh, it certainly did, thank you. There's plenty of barrels to go for. I think I have enough food for the time being. I know you have an enchanting station, that's what I'm after. I need to get rid of some of this heavy stuff and try not to get rid of the boots. So for the moment, I'm actually utilizing that 30 extra points.
Did we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? I can't remember.
We had nothing, thank you. 24 extra carry weight, 24 extra carry weight. I'm using that, not using that. My enchanting is not good enough to worry about that, so... What enchantments do I have? Nothing that I can use currently. So... How much carry weight did that save me? Almost 100 points. It's amazing what one piece of iron armor and 2 iron hammers will do. What the? Okay, that was a sound effect I had never heard before.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
I wasn't even bothering you, ma'am. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're rummaging around in there for.
It's called being broke.
Guaranteed clean and free from lockjaw.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Well, you would guess wrong. Alright. That is about as much of Riften as I can tolerate at one sitting. So it's time to make my way to Solitude. See what I can grab out of that other chest. Hopefully something decent. I am level 6. Good amount of food item.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
I want to go home.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude?
No.
Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
I did know that, because it's not my first time. Okay, we are finally going to Solitude. And I am famished and exhausted. That's why I have food items. 2 cabbage soups, and I am well fed. I don't really want to explore that right now. Are the Khajiit up here? Because I can't tell beyond the rock. They are up here. But they don't have their tent set up. So if I'm gonna do it, this is my opportunity.
Tools, wares, and weapons. All for sale at fair prices.
Oh. Aha. I don't need shocks. Ooh. Could be good. Equip that. Stock, garnet, another 750. I'm doing pretty well on the money department. Need that for a quest, but I'm not in Whiterun, so that's kind of not important at the moment. Stamina, salt pile, yes. Can sell all of these where I'm going to get more alchemy ingredients. So if I get that, I can... Okay, yeah, that's fine. Maybe I invest in a fishing rod? I can at least sell that for decent money. Wait, did I not grab one? I thought I grabbed it. Was there 2? Carrying too much because of moon sugar. I'm carrying the moon! You caught way too much. Is there another Brawlers? There was another Brawlers, actually. Have that. I will donate to you that useless one. was another Brawlers. I remember seeing it. Yep, okay. Take that, and then I can disenchant that. Madron.
I welcome you, friend. Take a
Even though I
look.
just looted your chest. But you are a different vendor, so you actually still have items. And I need a necklace. Warmth rating for soldier armor goes up by 27. I have to by default. And I can sell all of this to you, actually. Since I'm not allowed to use poisons. And I'll sell you the amethyst I just took. Take the garnets. Take the useless iron junk. I'm still carrying too much to be able to run, that's fine. Take the iron shield, I have the banded one. $54. Okay, yeah, we're getting rid of this. Can actually use that still. Okay, fishing rod, you're kind of annoying. And I got a level up. Nice. Alright, where was that item? Ew. That looks like a COVID thing. That's disgusting. Eh. I think there's anything else in apparel that I need. Somebody gave me a ring. Gold ring, gold necklace. Perfect. And I'm right about where I was to start with. Just, he has 100 more gold. I can live with that, actually. I'm not going to be using sparks anyway. Okay. We're good.
May your road lead you to warm sands. Warm sands, friend. All right, but if you get arrested, do not blame it on me.
Do I want to do that? I potentially could do all 5. He's expert, so I think I'm going to wait.
If you come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogvir.
Alright. I have to speak to Rika anyway, because I'm going to be joining the Legion. But not at this point. I'm not strong enough to be joining the Legion just yet. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and equip that armor, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh yes, my warmth rating is really good. So I need to get a set of steel soldier armor to be able to survive the cold. I am going to have to go into some cold environments in the future. We'll see how this progresses from there. So just to recap, we are a female Imperial with the specialty of swords, and I can only put perk points into the 6 generic ones and one-handed.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
I also have to join the Legion at some point, so it's a good thing that Solitude is my base of operations. We're just gonna watch this execution real
her that her
quick,
uncle is
because
stunned
I
with
can
betrayed
actually
his
get
High
something
King.
from this dude,
Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
which you can't get later
Rob there.
on.
You helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak! There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat.
I don't think it's
Such
fair
is
if
our
only
way.
one side
Such
has
is the
a
ancient
thune.
custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
He shouldn't have used that, to be fair. If he had beat him in any other way, it would have been totally fair, but that's just
On
using
this
what
day,
rare
I
skill
go
you
to
have
Sovngarde.
in a sketchy way. Don't mind me.
Some gate guard you were!
Why are you walking over here? What did I do? Oh,
Good riddance
okay.
to bad rubbish, I say.
I was like, what did I do?
I think I expected more.
Alright, I need to go to Bits and Pieces and see what kind of goodies she has. Probably nothing I can afford. Sammy usually has
Said
some
you
good
got here
stuff.
just before the execution. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Weapons. Oh yes. I will take the extra for fire arrows. Sometimes you actually just need fire arrows. Ooh. Ah, of course, $25.95. Dang it. Okay, here's another thing. I'm allowed to use the restoration loop, but I am not allowed to use stamina, health, or magicka enchants. I'm allowed to make potions that temporarily buff those stats, but I'm not allowed to use the enchantments for them. Just to make it fair. Because otherwise I could have infinite of any of those things and survive as long as physically possible, or beyond what's physically possible. And that's not exactly fair. So we're not going to do that. You don't really have anything of value to me. Except the fire arrows this time around. 18's not enough to spend that money. 45 might be. Okay, well, we're done with you.
Go back to Bits and Pieces anytime.
Alright, so gonna end this off by taking a nap.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
But did I ask, though? So, episode 1. Survived. Nice. Made it to Solitude. Bonus. What is this guy up to?
Seems there's always more to be done.
That is the essence of life, Sorix.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Now, I am going to have to do a
I'll show you
bunch
to
of
your room.
quests
Right
here.
this way.
So I have to get as many Solitude quests done as possible before I fight Alduin. And I'm not going to be fighting him at level 6, so... Got some work to do. But that will start next episode. I hate having to follow NPCs. They're so slow. Yeah, I would have guessed that one and gone to the wrong bed. So thank you for directing me over here.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
You don't happen to have a good sword now, would you? No? Get out of my room. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and sleep for the 23 hours, making it 8:43 a.m. tomorrow. And that's going to do it for today's episode. So for those of you who are interested in the ever-growing saga of the Skyrim Nuzlocke revamp, I'm going to be doing this as best I can on a weekly basis. So let me know in the comments if there's any particular Solitude quests you would like to see for this run. Health is good. Can't do that one yet anyway. Our attacks cost 25% less. See, I have one-handed, sneak, lock-picking. Let me go quickly recap on which ones I'm allowed to use. Lock-picking, speech, sneak, enchanting, alchemy, smithing, and the one that is reserved for this race. So this one is one-handed. Which is an easier way to start, I think. Okay. I haven't enchanted anything myself yet, but I do have the ability to do so. If a location is discovered on the map by walking too close, it must be explored, even if it's just a slight exploration like entering the town. I can only fast travel if I use a carriage or a boat, if it's for quest completion, or if it's 50% or more of the map away from my current location. As far as the quest requirements, as long as I do all quests that are based out of Solitude, which will eventually entail the Civil War anyway, so that's nice. But that also means I have to eventually do the Pelagius thing. I have to do the Bard's College, which is bonus that's my side quest. And I believe I am going to end up having to do another specific side quest in relation to this character's backstory. So just a refresher on the backstory. Zeria here had lost her sister to a Dark Brotherhood contract, and has since vowed to end their existence personally. So we will be doing some Dark Brotherhood shenanigans at a later date. I don't think I want to put any perks in just yet. Feeling well rested. Let's go ahead and eat so I don't have to stress about that when I first join back. Now satisfied. Let's go ahead and eat a cooked fishy, and we're well fed. I don't think we're doing too bad. Have a very warm set of armor, a nice fire-resist shield, boots of hauling, and a backpack to boost our carry weight. So we're doing pretty well. And I should probably vacate this room before they kick me out, but that will be a next time ordeal. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next week for the next edition of the Skyrim Nuzlocke series with the Imperial Zeria. Bye.